is Kamal, and I got 21st place with Memento yesterday at the Connecticut Regional. Shout out to Sweetie for letting me put this deck profile up, and shout out to Sweetie for actually helping me test this deck. It was very helpful, so check out his coaching. Alright, so let's get into deck profile. I'm playing 3 Memento Anguish, one of the starters. There's so many starters in this deck. This is one of the better ones, and then you have 3 Darkblade, and then 3 of Tatsuno Shigo, I think that's how you say it. I just call it horse. This is one of the worst ones for now until the next set. It's pretty bad, but you need to run it at 3 because it's your only extender. And one of the better starters is Goblin. I wish I could play 3, but there's really no space. He's honestly better than the horse. I'm running 2 Gaddick because if you draw one, you have to have it in your deck to send it off of horse or the or Goblin. So you have to play 2. 1 Mace. I'll bump this up to 2, but there's honestly no room. 1 Horn Dragon and then 1 of the boss. And then I'm playing an odd ratio of only 2 Prosperity. I just wanted to keep it 40. And plus you actually access your extra deck a lot, so it's actually kind of hard to consistently use this card without hurting yourself. And then 1 for 1, Rhoda, because Darkblade's a warrior. 1 field spell. I wish I could play more than this, because this combos well with horse. But for now, you don't want to break too much on this. So. 3 Bone Party. This card is so good because it helps you dodge a lot of hand traps. This deck loses literally to every hand trap in the game. Bell, Ghost, Ogre, Veiler, Ash, Imperm, Warner. So being able to dodge hand traps is kind of important in this deck. And then you have 3 Fusion. This is also another way you can dodge hand traps with this deck. And it's really good because it has a graveyard effect, which you can use the same turn it's sent to the graveyard, and it searches any Memento spell trap, including itself. So it's super good. Call by. And then I'm running a board breaker variant, so I'm running 3 Super Poly. I was using this to actually dodge hand traps as well. So you can use this offensively and defensively. So like one instance, I got murdered on my Thunder Dragon, and I chained Super Poly and fused for another Thunder Dragon and it resolved. So it's so good. 3 Talents because you're always getting hand trapped in this deck, so might as well just play 3 Talents. And then another way to dodge hand traps and proactively negate people's effects is Droplet. Yeah, it's the same thing as Super Poly. Like if you have 2 guys on board and you're activating one effect and they activate a hand trap, you just drop it away the guy that's being targeted, and then it'll resolve because the cards, the mementos require you to destroy any memento you control. So that's how that works. And then rounding it off with 3 Imperms. And that's the main deck. For the extra deck, I'm playing Sky Crisis. I think I made this once. Underworld Goddess. I only made that once. No, I actually didn't make this at all. Access code is so easy to make in this deck. Celine. I'm playing Dark and Lina. I was actually playing Alsa before, but I cut it last minute for Predaplant. So I think I'm going to switch that out for Alsa because she actually came up and I didn't have it. So SP, you're always making SP proactively to dodge like nib and everything. Because again, this deck loses to every hand trap. IP, if you scout that your opponent doesn't have a nib, then you would make your board with IP. Guardian Chimera, I never summoned it, but you can summon any fusion with Memento Fusion. Dragostopelli, I never summoned it. I summoned this once. These are just Super Poly targets, and then the Memento Twin Dragon. And then for the extra deck, I'm playing 3 Simul Archfiends. This card it was okay. I didn't want to play D-Barrier because this kind of hits every deck in the format, like just okay. But yeah, it hits Snake Eyes a little bit. It hits Tempai a little bit. So yeah, that's why I decided to play this over D-Barrier. 3 Cosmics, 3, and then I sat into hand trap, 3 Ghost Ogre. These came up, 3 Ash, and then the 3 Bestials. I played with Baldric instead of 2 Druid Swarm because you have lights and dark, so the effect comes up.